Where can I get a really good return on my money?
Got any hot tips?
Oh yeah, I've got a great one for you.
Everywhere you turn, you hear about investments.
And more Americans are investing than ever before.
Stocks and bonds,
Savings and property.
higher education and pension plans.
We've all been told these are wise investments.
But are these investments all you need to reach the American dream of enjoying life and living a comfortable retirement? All the big financial institutions sure want you to think so.
But do you know the reality that all Americans face at retirement age?
45% are dependent on relatives.
30% are dependent on charity.
23% are still working to make ends meet.
And only 2% are financially free.
We all think that the investments we're making right now will put us in that lucky 2%. But will they really? More Americans may be investing, but let's look at our other financial habits that are behind the fact that 98% of us will be in for a big surprise when we hit retirement age.
Families making $90,000 or more per year can find themselves living paycheck to paycheck. In fact, 80% of American families are dependent on two incomes just to manage their personal debt load.
More than 50% of our paychecks are now spent on interest payments.
In the year 2001, over 700 million credit cards were issued.
The average American family has $24,368 in unsecured credit card debt.
More than 1.5 million Americans filed for bankruptcy in the year 2000, and it increased by 19% in 2001, with no signs of letting up.
What happened to all those great investments?
Many people think that the path to security is to be a loyal employee for a large, stable corporation.
But did you know that in the past 10 years, Fortune 500 companies alone have laid off more than 5 million loyal employees? And nearly half of the Fortune 500 companies from 20 years ago are now out of business.
In the face of such staggering odds, how can regular people like you and me become part of the top 2% that will experience financial freedom? What is the wisest investment we can make that will help us reach this level of success?
The wisest investment is an investment that increases in value over time. It takes advantage of economic and social conditions to benefit you today and in the future.
If you look at the people who are already in the 2%, here's what you find. 1% are rock stars, movie stars, and professional athletes. 5% are top sales leaders. 10% are doctors, lawyers, and bankers. Another 10% are high-level business executives. And 74% are regular people who own their own business.
The truth is, most of us will never be a rock star, a top sales leader, a doctor, or even a high-level business executive. But any of us can start our own business, and it's not as hard as you may think.
In fact, today, 96% of us want to own our own business and free ourselves from the grasp of the corporate world. Owning a business gives us a chance to have control over our lives. We can set our own hours, be our own boss, find true freedom.
To maximize your potential for success, here's what to look for in a good business or any good investment. Number 1, low risk. Number 2, high returns. Number 3, strong track record. Number 4, personal satisfaction.
But what type of business is best? Franchises are popular, but high risk because you need large amounts of money, in some cases up to $1 million, just to get started.
A storefront business, such as a retail shop or a restaurant, is also loaded with upfront costs, employee headaches, and monthly overhead. There is a type of business, though, that has all the characteristics of a good investment and makes it easy for anyone to get into quickly and inexpensively.
It's already a $25 billion sector of our economy that relies on people just like you.
It's called an independent distributorship, and it's the ideal business opportunity for anyone looking for a part or full-time business they can run from home.
These distributorships are developed by corporations that provide people the tools and support to start and maintain their own business, creating a sound business model that diminishes liabilities while enhancing benefits.
The old way of thinking pays you a set amount of money for every hour of work you give. What you're actually doing is trading your time for dollars. But are you really getting what your time is worth?
The new way of thinking breaks tradition and is called time leveraging. Time leveraging creates a way to earn an income from your efforts as well as the efforts of others. You'll experience exponential growth that's unachievable on your own. It's like directing a team of independent distributors just like you.
Leveraging is one of the strongest proven principles of business that has built countless fortunes.
So what kinds of dividends can you expect to receive from investing in your own business? Number 1, money. Generate extra cash every month, part-time or full-time.
Number 2, tax advantages. Receive thousands of dollars from deductions not available to the typical employee.
Number 3, security. Don't worry about relying on someone else for your paycheck.
Number 4, time. Create more time for the most important things in your life.
Number 5, peace of mind. Experience the feeling that comes from being in control of your life.
Your home-based independent distributorship is the ideal investment. You'll have the greatest opportunity for success with minimal risk. You'll see it quickly become the star of your investment portfolio.
The American dream of a happy retirement can be yours.
But it won't happen on its own. It's up to you to make the wisest investment.
An investment in your future.
An investment in yourself.
An investment that will help you be in the 2% that will retire happily and financially free. The person who shared this message with you thinks you deserve a better return. Make a smart move. Ask for more information today.
It's the wisest investment you may ever make.